On this day, Jane and Roy went off to visit an elephant sanctuary where they did their best to take care of the elephants. Roy was especially helpful, as this video will show.
That's really mindful. That I recommend if you want to know about eating fried people or very delicious street food, very good street food. I recommend that and cheaper price as well. And the first that we help the elephant you see at our local shelf. This is first elephant that we help them. Mommy, baby, and dogma. To rescue from the owner of them. So how did we make this project the first? We talk to each other. Our project, owner of the elephant and the owner of the pet. The owner of the pet is so some owner, some the owner of the elephant could be poor people. Not every not every owner of the elephant they are rich people. Some yes they got elephant from the generation to generation to generation. Sometimes they have no choice because elephant they eat a lot, right? And you have to pay for the medicine, have to pay for the caretaker. So some owner of them they have no choice, therefore they just bring their elephant to the riding, to the walking, to the elephant entertainment for working and feed themselves. But the owner of them they don't want their elephant to work in that camp because sometimes that's hard. You know what I mean, right? You don't want your elephant, you don't want your animal to hard working. Hard working is to make her falling over, right? Make her paralyzed.
Elephants are majestic creatures. They're huge and they're gentle, usually. Now, the Elephant Jungle Sanctuary, where Janie and Roy went, is a non-working sanctuary. In other words, they don't use these animals to carry people. They don't train them. They don't whip them. They don't do anything to harm the animals. They feed them. They take care of them. They nurture them. It's a no-harm sanctuary. And it's a 4-hour visit. They feed you, they give you water, and they even allow you to take part in not just feeding the animals, which both Janie and Roy did, but preparing the food and even in bathing the animals. Now, Janie didn't get in the water to bathe the animals, but Roy did. And this video, I think, will show you just how impressive these animals are and how much fun Roy and Janie had while they were there with the elephants and with the people of the Elephant Jungle Sanctuary, who treated them extremely well, and it's just a great day for all of them.
I just would love to try. Okay, it's good for her digestion if you mix tamarind and salt together. Alright, well now we're gonna mix everything together. So could you help me to make take the right part and put in the bucket.
The whole thing?
Just half. Make equal. So for supplementary food, we feed them 3 times per day. But if we are young one, we feed only 2 morning and afternoon. ได้นะถามพี่โนน่ะอยากได้อะไรปืนเลนใหม่อยากได้เลนใหม่ไม่ถ้าจะซื้อของให้ผู้ชายไม่ซื้ออะไรให้ดีวันเกิดเหรอที่วันเกิดอ่ะวันแบบต้องรวมผู้ชายชอบอะไรที่เขาชอบอะไรโคตรชอบ
pumpkin pie.
Yummy. Pie pumpkin. Now make a ball like this and yummy. You can try, okay? Try. That's good.
Not only did Roy help make the food and feed the elephants, but Janie got to feed the elephants one of those food balls too. They were made for everybody to share. So I don't have a picture of Janie, but you can see it was a good time. A once in a lifetime time.
Really strong. He likes bananas. Yep. Yep. One more. All right.
As you can see, the elephants got more than just those food balls. They were also served buckets of fruit, and that may have been their favorite meal of all.
Yeah.
While it's easy to see the size and the majesty of these animals, some things aren't so clear in a video. A couple facts about elephants in Thailand. There are currently about 3,000 to 4,000 of them, but there used to be over 100,000 elephants roaming the countryside back in the 1850s. It's sort of like the American buffalo. They were hunted nearly to extinction. About half of the elephants in Thailand are domesticated, and about 20% are believed to live in the northern province of Chiang Mai. Now, we live in the southern province, and on the island of Koh Samui, it's quite a ways from Chiang Mai. Now, something about these animals. The male elephant can be up to 21 feet long, stand 10 feet high, and weigh more than 5 tons. While the female doesn't get quite that big, they do get 8.5 feet high, and there's no real good estimate that I could find online, but I would say 8,000 to 9,000 pounds would not be unreasonable. The males were hunted almost to extinction because of the ivory in their tusks. Even in Thailand, that is now illegal, so it shouldn't be an issue going forward, and hopefully they'll be able to repopulate the species. Elephants in the wild have a life expectancy of 30 to 50 years. Some live up to 60, and they eat a lot of food. So keeping these animals fed can be very expensive for local Thai families. So a lot of times they give those animals to sanctuaries because they just can't afford to keep them. And not all elephant-owning families are rich. Some of these animals were inherited from their ancestors, and they've lived with their families, or their offspring has lived with their families for centuries. So one other thing I found very, very interesting is that there are about 40,000 muscles in each trunk. That's more than all the muscles in a human body combined. So you can see how powerful these animals are. The other thing that cannot be adequately shown in a video is the smell, the stench. When Roy got in the water with the elephants to wash them and spread the mud on them, Janie tells a story of when they were up to their waist in the water, one of the elephants defecated. Now the workers there were quick to use a laundry basket to scoop it out and get it out of the water. But you know, when those elephants are in that water at night, nobody's scooping that crap. It's just going into the mud, and the pee goes into the water. And so there's just a stench to it. And when you get in the water with them, it gets all over your clothes. It wasn't until we got back to Hua Hin and Roy was able to take his shirt down to the local laundromat that they were able to salvage it by getting rid of the smell. He was ready to throw that sucker away. But it's still a bucket list item, once in a lifetime. Janie was smart enough to stay out of the water. Roy wanted to experience the whole thing. Gotta say, he seemed happy about it, and I got some great video and pictures because of Janie and Roy. So thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Looking forward to showing you more of our trip to Koh Samui. Hi, it's me, your host, Greg Kellogg, and I understand that we can't get to everything that you would like us to cover. However, if you leave a comment, we'll be sure to try to at least answer it in the comments. Also, if you would like and share this video and subscribe to the channel, we would really appreciate it.